don't even know what to buy no more. They know I'm the truth. I don't even know how to lie no more. I don't drink lean no more. I threw away the styrofoam.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Riz back with another video, y'all. And you guys already know I told you I'm gonna try to upload every day until 2K20 launch. That's the goal. But in this one, I'm gonna show you guys what I think is gonna be the best shot creator build. And I tell you, this was honestly a very challenging build to make, because when it comes to all the tiers, there really isn't a tier only for shot creators. It's kind of like a mixture of finishing, shooting, playmaking. So it honestly wasn't the easiest to make. But we're going to get right into it. And as you guys saw in the start, we do choose a point guard for our position. Now, when we're talking about the skill breakdown, we want to go with the pie chart that has the 84 mid-range and three-point shot. That's what I think fits best for the shot creator, because I wanted to be able to have a high playmaking. As you see, we have an 88 max. Because I think getting this build to speed boost is what's going to really make the shot creator worth it. Other than that, it's not really worth it like how it has been in other 2Ks. So we're going to start off with the point with like the attribute cap upgrades, and we're going to pretty much go into what I think is the most important for a shot creator first, which will be our mid-range, our driving layup, we'll go with our ball handling, our post fade, and stuff like that. And you guys already see, I mean, we already have 17 shooting badges for playmaking, and we still have half our points left. We already have over like 22 badge points, which is kind of crazy already. So with these other points, I'm pretty much going to upgrade our pass accuracy so we can get these more playmaking badges. And I was contemplating upgrading post moves, but I feel like that's just a waste of attributes, and I don't need that many playmaking badges. So we're going to go on the defensive side of the ball. And when it comes to the badge points, I kind of already have everything figured out in my head. Not in my head, but before I made this video, I kind of played around with it for a couple, hours. And I think the exact amount of badge points I wanted for each thing was I pretty much wanted 6 rebounding / defensive badges. And same thing with the finishing. I wanted 6 as well. So that was my main goal. And you see I'm playing with all the attributes here. Just follow along and make sure you get them right. But yeah, I pretty much was just, playing around with them, making sure I could get the 6 finishing, 6 defensive badges, and stuff like that, because, and you'll see why later, but with the badges, I really wanted to get certain badges for those 2 categories that I think will really make this build, taken to that next level. But you see, I mean, we still have 88 ball control, like you see. We have the max shooting for literally everything. Our defense, honestly, isn't bad either. Like, it's not bad at all. And then we still have a high shot close and driving layup. So, I mean, you can't be mad. With the body type, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I used to always go, like, I think it was defined, but I'm starting to get used to this compact, a little bit smaller. I like it. Now, height was also a big thing, all right? You see here, the default is 6'3", and I'm just going to play with it for a little bit to show you guys, how it affects the stats. Obviously, if you go smaller, some things are going to go up, like ball handling, but then you're going to be 5'7", so you don't want to go small. And obviously, at 6'3", you're going to be really fast, but I think this shot creator, I think it'd be better, honestly, if I go a little bit taller, because when I'm looking at the taller height, like the 6'4" and the 6'5", I mean, nothing goes down that's that important besides my ball handling. But I'm pretty sure when I minimize my wingspan, because typically all guards are going to minimize your wingspan all the way so you can get the highest 3-point and ball control or ball handle. So once I minimize that all the way, I'll definitely have enough ball handling to then be able to speed boost. So that's why I decided to go with 6'5". Now the weight, we're just going to go minimum weight so I can get the acceleration back that I lost when I went to 6'5". You see the wingspan, yeah, we go minimum, and plus the shot, we get an 87 mid-range shot, 88 3-point shot, so you can't be mad at that either. And obviously, we could still speed boost, which is the main point of this. So you see, the build's so versatile. We have 4 takeovers to choose from. Obviously, I mean, you could pick whatever you want. I'm not going to force you to pick your takeover, but, it's a shot creating build, so you want to pick a shot creating takeover, obviously. And you see, you have built a shot creator. That was the main goal. We wanted to build a shot creator. And the players were like, I mean, those are all very talented players. You got Steph Curry, D'Lo, and Gilbert Arenas, all very quick players and can create on their own, which is the main idea of this build. Because obviously in other 2Ks, you had to get takeover to speed boost, but with this build, you don't need that. You're going to speed boost right away, and you'll just be able to, go crazy right away. I definitely think fading won't be as OP, but like I said, you'll be able to speed boost, and you still have an 88 3-pointer. So yeah. So getting into the badges with the finishing first, like I told you, I already had specific badges in mind. First being Acrobat Gold, for the fact that you guys saw I have like an 80 shot close and an 80 driving layup. So my layup's going to be there, and I think Acrobat is going to be helpful. Considering I am a shot creator, I will, possibly get some cool layup animations and stuff like that with that 80 plus layup. So I think Acrobat's essential. Same thing with Giant Slayer. When you combine Acrobat with Giant Slayer, both are going to help me with my layups. And, you know, statistically, my layup's probably going to be a 90 plus once you add the ratings from the badges. So I really won't be missing layups often in the paint. Now, shooting, this was a big thing as well, because a lot of people I've seen, you know, they just chuck Hall of Fame, you know, range extender and stuff like that. But you got to understand, with a shot creator, you're really only going to be playing on that 2s court. So I tried my best to make sure I could select badges that are going to work for me on the 2s court. And that's why I don't really need range extender and catch and shoot, you know, Hall of Fame. I feel like that's a waste of points. So I decided to go with those 2 silver along with difficult shots and Deadeye Hall of Fame. And then I still have about 6 upgrades left. And, you know, I originally go Quick Draw Gold and Tireless Shooter Hall of Fame, but I switched it up just knowing how important Quick Draw is going to be when I'm fading and stuff like that. So I make Quick Draw Hall of Fame. Tireless Shooter will be gold, so I don't run out of stamina, you know, when I'm dribbling around going for the fades. And then I think Hot Zone Hunter is going to help me as well with those fades, because I'm going to have hot spots in the whole, you know, mid-range area. So when I fade, I'm going to get an incredible boost of the difficult shots and Hot Zone Hunter. So yeah, so I think this pretty much completes the shooting badges. Not to the playmaking. This was also when I kind of thought about it a little bit, but I had pretty well idea what I was going to do. Obviously, I want a space creator and quick first step. As of now, I have them at Hall of Fame, but then I'm trying to think, what else do I need? I really wasn't looking into Ankle Breaker, because I also released a tweet the other day how Ankle Breaker pretty much, it just isn't as OP as it once was. And Tight Handles is probably better than Ankle Breaker. At least for a shot creator, I would have no reason to get Ankle Breaker. I'm not looking to break someone's ankles. So I decided to get Tight Handles and Unpluckable, because I think those would benefit me really well, so I don't get ripped, and I could actually, you know, kind of break people down. And then I really wanted to get handles for days, because I didn't want my stamina going down. I already had a badge in Tireless Score that pretty much would negate the fact of my stamina going down when I shot. So I needed something when I was dribbling. So that's why I kind of had to adjust the badges, put quick first step on gold so I could get that one silver. Now the defensive badges, the reason I wanted to get 6 was to get 2 gold badges. Alright, I was thinking originally off ball pass, but like I said, I'm thinking to myself, my build, this is my build, how do I want to build it? If I'm only running my shot creator on the 2s court, why am I going to need off ball pass if I'm always going to be on the ball? So in order to, you know, kind of, you know, help that factor out, I decided to get pick dodgers, because I know I'm going to be getting screened every play, so I want to be able to go around those screens. Then I initially thought clamps, but clamps helps you stay in front of the defender. That's why I have pick dodger to help me stay in front. I'm already fast enough to stay in front of somebody. So I think the next best option is Intimidator, since I already have a low shot contest and minimum wingspan. I can actually contest shots and make them miss. So like I said, this is the build that I made unique to me. You could obviously change it to how you want, but, you know, all in all, I think it's the best shot creating build, and I hope you guys do use this build and enjoy. So I want you to drop a like, drop a sub, turn on the notifications for every other build video I'm going to drop. And that's about it. Risk is out.
Lucas.
It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos and we put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stuff.